Hello and welcome to another update video on Ethereum. So the Ethereum chart seems to be moving a little more strongly than the Bitcoin chart, for example. We see some upside momentum here. The price is currently trading around $2,630. Yeah. And this is a slight upside. Bitcoin also shows some slight upside today, but Ethereum performed better yesterday as well. So the question is, are we already in a breakout? Well, in yesterday's video, which I recorded around the same time, I highlighted to you that we are dealing here with this trend line in yellow, and that this would be a first breakout signal. If we could get above this trend line that came in at around $2,590, that we might be on our way higher towards the blue target zone here, and that could be in the directly bullish scenario in yellow. Now, is this already the full-scale breakout to $4,000, $5,000 plus? Let us take a look at the daily chart for Ethereum just to clarify that. And on the larger time frame for Ethereum, you can see that it is absolutely possible that this yellow B wave here finished and bottomed on the 22nd of June, and that we are indeed in a direct breakout higher as per the yellow scenario here. However, we haven't really seen a break above this dotted line. I need to see that for further confirmation at $2,900. In addition to that, it's important to understand that we could be dealing here with a so-called WXY structure, or it might even just be a simple ABC structure. I just want to highlight here, it could simply be a corrective structure that is still unfolding. Because I gotta say, first of all, the pullback was rather shallow. The pullback into the 22nd of June low. And the rally from that low is quite choppy. It's quite messy. It looks like a three-wave move up so far. So it could easily be a corrective rally. It might easily be an X wave or a B wave. That means nothing bearish. It just means that the risk is that we're going to test this support area once more, which is between $1,616 and $2,172. So as you know, these boxes, they often represent the areas where buyers are interested typically to step in. And you can see that happened again, right? That happened on the 22nd of June. So you could say the setup so far has worked. So anybody who has entered potentially at the 38.2 retracement level might consider to adjust stop losses to break even points, but that is your decision. You don't have to. What could happen is we test this area again and then rally straight away. But those who want to protect their positions from any losses, well, you can always adjust your stop to break even, right? Because in a directly bullish count, as I show you, we should not really test the 38.2 retracement level anymore. We could already be in a direct breakout, but as I said, that needs further confirmation. And we could easily test this area once more, but then it would be the wider B wave. So just consider that. We have not really broken out of the range, but things are starting to look constructive, and so far the setup has worked out. Now, if we go to the shorter time frame for Ethereum, then you can see that there is a directly bullish pathway, but you also see the white scenario here, in which we could test the lower support area once more. But for now, and I mentioned that to you, we do have a 5-wave move up from the 22nd of June low, from that good reaction to our larger support area I just showed you on the larger time frame. Then we have this wave 2, which was quite shallow. So I'm not entirely sure if this was really a wave 2, but it was a valid 1-2 setup. And then we had another potential wave 1, and another potential wave 2, and another potential 1-2 setup. So we could be indeed in a breakout following the yellow scenario. But I have to say that everything from the 1st or 2nd of July low, or rather everything from the 4th of July low, looks quite sloppy, looks quite messy. And you see that here, while we're pushing higher, you have a lot of overlapping messy price action. This initial move up anyway looks a bit like a 3-wave move, even though I can interpret 5 waves there if I really want to. So all I say is be cautious, yeah, be cautious. I'm not sure if this is really like a third of a third wave that will take us to $4,000, $5,000. It could simply be part of this white X wave. And if it is part of the corrective rally, this is the area where we could get a rejection between $2,752, yeah, and $2,940. But for now, we're pushing higher. And in the very short term, if we zoom in a little bit, then we can, of course, test support again, the upper support. I'm now talking about upper support. So considering that really a wave 2 bottomed here on the 2nd of July, it's now possible, as I showed you in the yellow count, that we're taking the direct path higher. I mean, I would follow that because we've broken out of our, signal line I shared yesterday. But in the blue scenario, we could easily test this area again. That would not change anything. It would simply mean that this wave 2 that presumably bottomed on the 4th of July might still be unfolding. But then the bears need to step in now because we're already breaking above the 3rd of July high. So for now, the pressure remains up, especially I would say as long as we stay above this trend line. So as long as we now stay above this yellow line, I think the pressure is up and we can move towards the blue zone. This would be the focus for today. That's the update on Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for watching the videos on this YouTube channel. If you've been thinking about joining MCO as a member, now might be a great time. You can use the link in the video description and apply the discount code right below it. You will get 50% off your first month of our Gold membership, and you can explore everything we offer. It's the easiest way to test the membership, see if it's a good fit for you, and get a feel for the community, join the conversation, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in our member area.